Good morning, children. This is Rivali ma'am, your social studies teacher. Welcome to our Earth in the Solar System, Part 5. In previous videos, you learned about universe, Milky Way or galaxy, solar system, celestial bodies, sun, planets, Earth, all. In this video, you are going to learn about satellites. Satellites. It is a celestial body which revolves around the planets in the same way the planets revolving around the sun. In the solar system, how the 8 planets move around the sun, in the same way these satellites move around the planets. All planets except Mercury and Venus have satellites. That means in the solar system there are 8 planets. In that 8 planets, Mercury and Venus don't have satellites. Remaining 6 planets, they have satellites. Satellites are 2 types: natural satellites and man-made satellites. Natural satellites are celestial bodies existing naturally. Example, moon. Moon is the natural satellite of the earth. Man-made satellites are designed by scientists to gather the information about the universe and the earth for communication. Example, INSAT, IRS, EduSat, all. These are all man-made satellites. They are designed by scientists to get information about the universe and about the planets. All they will make these and they will send to the space. And man-made satellites are carried by a rocket and placed in an orbit around the earth and other solar bodies. These man-made satellites are carried by some rocket. That rocket will place those satellites in an orbit around the earth or other solar bodies. Whatever planet you want, we can send those to get information about those. And now the moon. The moon is a natural satellite of the earth. It is only one natural satellite of the earth. Its diameter is only 1/4 of the earth's. So 1/4 of the earth's diameter the moon has. That means small only. While compared to the earth, moon is small. But it appears big because it is near to the earth at a distance of 3,84,400 kilometers. But why it appears big to us? Why? Because it is nearer to the earth. And what is the distance between the earth and the moon? 3,84,400 kilometers. And moon takes about 27 days to revolve around the earth. How in the solar system all the planets move around the sun, in the same way these satellites move around the planets. Here moon is the natural satellite of the earth. That's why moon revolve around the earth. To move around the earth, the moon revolves around the earth and it will take for that 27 days. That means it will complete one revolution around the earth within the 27 days. And it takes exactly the same time to complete one spin. One spin means it will rotate on its own axis also. The moon, for that also it will take same time, 27 days. That means the moon spin on its own and it will move around the earth. For both it will take 27 days. And due to this one side of the moon is visible to us, because of this only we can see only one side of the moon. Other side we can't. And the moon does not have favorable conditions for life. That means among the planets, Earth only supports life. In previous video you learned that. But moon does not have that favorable conditions for life. It consists of mountains, plains and depressions on its surface. These cast shadows on the surface of the moon. On the moon also some mountains, plains and depressions are there, and those shadows also are there on the moon. This is the image of moon. It is a natural satellite of the earth and it will move around the earth. How much time it will take? Only 27 days. Within 27 days, it will move around the earth. And see, full moon we can see That means this is full moon day. Full moon day, new moon day, about how it will occur, those all you will learn in the higher classes. Now, man-made satellites. Man-made satellites are designed by scientists. They will send these satellites into the space to get information about the space and the universe all. See, who will make these satellites? Indian Space Research Organization ISRO launches satellites into space from its launching station at Sriharikota. In India, in Andhra Pradesh, at Sriharikota, ISRO is there. ISRO, what is the full form of ISRO? Indian Space Research Organization. Sriharikota. Sriharikota is in Andhra Pradesh at Nelluru district. Okay, that means near to Bay of Bengal, this Sriharikota is there. There only this ISRO is located. From there only satellites will sent into the space. Understood? From where? Launching station at Sriharikota. And ISRO is also called Satish Dhawan Space Center, SDSC. So, ISRO, that means for ISRO, the former chairman's name Satish Dhawan. That's why they will call for ISRO Satish Dhawan Space Center also. And some of the Indian satellites, man-made satellites, INSAT, IRS, EduSat, all these are all the examples of man-made satellites. They will design to send to the space to get information about the space and the universe, that all they will send these. See, these are the images of satellites. See, launching station. This is how, like this launching station is there, and this is the rocket. They will send the satellites through this rocket into the space. Then they will send to that particular, this rocket will take the satellite. This rocket will take the satellites to that particular planet's orbit, and it will place the rocket into that particular orbit. Then like this, these satellites move around the earth and they will send the information. See here, this is India. India sent, no, that's why they kept our national flag also for that satellite. This also satellite. They will move around the earth like this, and they will send, they communicate, satellites communicate by using radio waves to send signals to the antennas on the earth. Then the antennas capture those signals and process the information coming from those signals. Then they will understand, and it is helpful to communication also, these satellites. Understood, children? Now see, do you know Neil Armstrong, an American astronaut, was the first man to step on the surface of the moon on 21st July 1969. Neil Armstrong, he was the first person to step on the surface of the moon. He belongs to America. Okay, and in our country also, Rakesh Sharma, he also went to space. Okay, children, like that Sunita Williams also, you studied about that in previous classes. She spent some days in the space and she has done so much research like that. Okay, now see, light travels at the speed of 300,000 kilometers per second. What is the speed of the light? See, bikes, cars, you know, no speed. Like that, light also travels, no, but at the speed of what? 300,000 kilometers per second. Per second, this much distance the light can travel. That yet even this speed, the light of the sun takes about 8 minutes to reach the earth. Okay, so you know, sun always emits heat and light. That sunlight will take to reach the earth. How much time it will take, you know? 8 minutes time. 8 minutes time to reach the earth at a speed of 300,000 kilometers per second. That much speed it will travel means it will take 8 minutes. Then you can imagine the distance between the earth and the sun. Okay, children, now see. On 24th September 2014, ISRO has launched Mangalyaan Mars Orbiter machine (MOM) in the orbit of Mars to explore its atmosphere and topography. like that. One Mangalyaan, one satellite. Okay, when they launched it, ISRO launched 2014. Where Mars orbiter, that means to get information about the Mars, planet Mars atmosphere and topography, all they want to know. That's why they sent this Mangalyaan. And ISRO has now become the fourth space agency in the world to reach Mars after the Soviet space program, NASA and European space agencies. That means in the world, ISRO has become fourth place. Okay, in what space agency in the world? That means to send the satellites all into the space to get information all. This is the fourth place. Okay, children. Now, I think all of you understand the topic today's, and a small assignment to you before going to assignment. Like this, here Mangalyaan, Chandrayaan 1, Chandrayaan 2, like that, some about the satellites also there. That means those also, these scientists, they designed them and they will send to space for what? To get information about what is there in the space, what is the atmosphere there, and the moon what is there, yeah, the earth what is there, that all they want to know. That's why they launch these satellites to get information. Okay, children. Now assignment. Give example for natural satellite. What is the distance of the moon from the earth? How much time does light from sun reach earth? Give example for man-made satellites. How many days the moon takes to move around the earth? Thank you, children.